So, Werwolf. Werwolf is one of the Hitler headquarters during the Second World War, located 8 kilometers north of Vinnytsia city. Werwolf operated from July 1942 until March 1944. Then the entrances to the bunker were blown up by the retreating German troops. Werwolf was originally built as one of the Hitler's headquarters and was a whole complex of objects, buildings and structures. During this route we can see, yes, there is such inscription with a short historical information about the during the Second World War. For example, here we see some short information. Just some short comments. I want to draw your attention to these metal bars. Let's to say, yeah. I think it's origin from German. I think before it was supplied directly from German metal plants, steel plants. So the quality of the steel is very high, because as you see, only surface oxide layer, yeah, a little bit, but the bar itself is still very rigid. But during almost 75 years, no any changings. So I think the quality of steel is very good, very high quality. Yeah, we can see here, I think maybe after 500 years, maybe 1000 years, these steel bars will be the same rigid as now. This is my comment. Also here, we see Wehrmacht's combat headquarters in Europe. Yeah. Also some short information in English and some map which describes headquarters, military headquarters in Europe, Eastern and Western. Here you can imagine how what is about the powerful or explosion when this concrete element was hanged in the air like paper. You can imagine, so explosion was very big. Here we can see inscription and short information: Gabon Nazi crimes. The sample of advertisement about Jewish population of Ukraine. Yes, and with this information, some letter regarding which villages were fired. Also here we can see the rest of some building, of some construction which was damaged by big explosion, and we can see that the width of walls was around 2 meters, and it was damaged, it was destroyed to separate pieces. And so the power explosion was very big. The area of command center is rather big, I would say 1 kilometer to 1 kilometer. And here we can see the field, and before there was airfield where the airplanes of Luftwaffe were landing before. And I think it was the rest of the building of command center of airport, small airport, airfield, military airfield. In the central zone there were located main buildings, including the premises for Hitler, 2 underground bunkers, the Gestapo offices, a telephone station, a dining room for senior officers, swimming pool, 12 buildings for generals. Hitler's bunker was a concrete structure of several floors, one of which was on the surface. The bunker walls were several meters thick. According to the documents, Hitler first arrived at the Werwolf on July 1942, where he stayed until October. Simultaneously with his arrival, Hitler transferred all his headquarters to Vinnytsia from Rustenburg, Germany. Hitler visited the Werwolf for the second time in February 1943, and he stayed there 1 month. The last time the Führer stayed at the Vinnytsia headquarters in August-September 1943. His personal presence was required to decide the fate of Donbass. It was necessary to hold a strategically important area, and the commander of Army Group South, Field Marshal Manstein, insistently demanded 12 divisions from Adolf Hitler. But on March 15, 1944, the Germans blew up the entrance to the Hitler's bunker and all communications of the headquarters. Just short advice, please visit website of the museum. There you will find some phone numbers. Please call there and ask for assistance of English-speaking guide. I think, as far as I remember, they provide such a service. Because generally in this place you can find only forest and the rest of concrete buildings. This is all you can see there. And this guide, I think your visit will be much more interesting.